Hi everyone, welcome to Vlog 9. Hope everyone has been doing extremely well during this time. I just thought I'd give you an update on what's been happening where I live and the situation regarding COVID and also what I'm doing right now. So firstly, in New South Wales, today marks the second consecutive day of no cases both domestically or from overseas travellers. So our contact tracing has been extremely well done by New South Wales Health, and cases are controlled, and it's seen in the community. Everyone's really happy about this, that we're keeping it under control and that there's no restrictions imposed after the lockdown. After we got out of lockdown, and all the activities now are almost back to normal in the sense that people are going out more. Everyone's taking good hygiene and measures, and along with restrictions on how many people can dine at a restaurant. But people are going out more, and it's much more better, whilst also being safe at the same time. So that's really good. And on a personal note, I'm definitely going out of the house more, and it is something really good, both mentally and obviously physically, to go gym and other aspects. So basically, I'll give you a university update. So right now I'm in the second. I just finished my mid-sem break, so we're kind of halfway during semester 2 for this year. Semester 2 is going good. I'm doing everything online again once again this semester, but some classes, it's optional. You can do blended activities, which are basically half the classes are in person and half the classes are online. I opted against this just because it was easier for my timetable to just do online and online, but people are doing this, and it's really a good way to get on campus after a long time. I have visited campus many times as well. I've been participating in social sports, for example, futsal, and other activities such as trivia nights, and I really enjoy those activities, and I'm really happy that they're back again. Simply because socializing with other university students and making networking and making new connections is really good and helpful, and I think that's what we've missed quite a lot during all this COVID lockdowns and restrictions, is the social aspect, and the fact that that's now being pushed again in person is really good. So I'm very happy and grateful that in New South Wales we're doing quite well, quite well in that regard. So 2 key aspects I wanted to just talk about, 2 concepts. Firstly, I wanted to compare my Sem 1 study schedule to Sem 2. And obviously, difference would be Sem 1 was lockdown, Sem 2 we're out of lockdown. There are restrictions, but it's much less restrictive. One thing I've found that the comparison is that in Sem 1 I was studying at odd hours and working at odd hours, and I put this in my earlier vlogs. Well, now when I'm able to go out, go to campus, my study schedule is much better. I'm not studying as late. I'm doing more activities during the day, and I feel as if I'm more productive in the day compared to late at night studying. I think that's something that's benefited me. I've tried to have an aim this sem that I'm going to study during a reasonable time periods compared to starting study at 10 p.m. Again, it depends on everyone's schedule, but for me, I felt as if the more you go out and the more restrictions are lifted and you're back to the norm, then your study schedule and your pattern improves, and that's what I've found from my study schedule. Secondly, I wanted to talk about my walking habit. So I mentioned in one of my vlogs that I would go in morning walks every morning during lockdown and during when the restrictions were imposed. Unfortunately, this habit has not continued as well as I thought. So I am going for walks, but not every day now. Maybe once every 2-3 days, or some days consecutive days, and then then I wouldn't go next 2 days. Look, I think there's many reasons as to why that didn't continue. Firstly, I would reflect upon gyms opening and gyms being more COVID safe. So instead of walking, I would opt to go gym that day. So maybe that fitness trade-off happened. But maybe normally when I'm staying at home, I would get up and I'd go for a walk and I'd come home and start my day. That is a bit different to waking up, going to campus, right? And then you're walking on campus, you're walking to campuses. You kind of refresh your mind in that way as well. So although I want to keep the habit, I understand the reasons why that wouldn't continue, and that maybe I'm still continuing that habit but in a different way. So right now everything is very positive. It's very positive. It's warming up now. Summer's about to come as well. Hopefully it can continue. And I'll see you guys in the next vlog. I hope everyone is doing safe, and ciao.